Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Needs to be on target.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Edged. Confident appeal. Could it be? And gone straight to the keeper.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Quick onto that in the infield.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
End of the over, time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Shamsi, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Wait there! No!
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That's the over. India are 2 for 56. Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Catch!
They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Wait there!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. No interest in that one from the batter. Rabada will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. 9 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 65. Going with spin now. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait there. No!
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Thick edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Maharaj ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Well placed. Should get a single.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. A couple on offer here.
Wait there.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. India are 3 for 80. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keepers. Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Finds the fielder with that shot.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 104. Pretorius, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep. Yes, keeper, keeper. Yep. No!
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep. Keeper, keeper. Yep.
End of the over, 9 off it. India are 3 for 113. Maharaj coming back into the attack.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Waiting. Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper. Yep.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 121.
Yep. No. Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Wait on. Go.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Catch it!
Yep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Yes, keeper.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 135.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler. Yep.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Runs it off the face of the bat, almost behind point. Plenty of chasing to pull this one back.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Yes, nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Well bowled.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Nokia with the ball in hand again. Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
Turning down runs that are that safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Nokia will want just to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
All is in.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Drives and misses everything.
Shamsi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait. Yep. Keep it.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Massive chance. 7 runs added in that over. India are 4 for 179. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the City end.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Pretorius shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Cork did very well to hang on. Not a lot of room so close to the boundary.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Well placed, should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Good bit of timing there.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Bavuma, don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
For 202.
We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Really good shot there.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field. just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well done.
A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Bowler is confident on this one. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the City end.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Singh from the City end. Misses. How did that not hit?
Bavuma shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Right there.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. South Africa are 1 for 16. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already,
Yes.
it makes it very easy to score.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
White on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
De Kock shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
16 runs added there. South Africa are 1 for 32. Great shot through the gap.
Keeper. Waiting. Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
White there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
8 runs added there. South Africa are 1 for 40. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
End of the over. South Africa are 1 for 48. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
Yes.
Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
White.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yes.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
Solid partnership. 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
The captain moving the field back here, trying to prevent boundaries.
There'll be runs here.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait. Yes.
They'll get at least one. Poor shot. Really lucky.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball to turn, and it just misses the stumps.
Over. South Africa are 1 for 70.
The batters will have plenty of running to do now as the field goes out to protect the boundaries.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. The batters might start turning ones into twos here, with the field back trying to stop the boundaries.
Yes.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting. Yeah.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
End of the over, 7 off it. South Africa are 2 for 77.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. Going with a more defensive field choice.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Yeah.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper. Yes.
Big shout.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
That's the over. South Africa are 2 for 94. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Loud shout.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Miller will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Yeah, yeah.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. South Africa are 3 for 99.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Massive edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. A couple on offer here.
The third was there. They would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Yeah, yeah.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
8 runs added in that over. South Africa are 3 for 107.
Yep.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
The captain moved the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah, yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
A little bit short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well, and the hands even better.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yeah, yeah.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Ball is in.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes.
That's the half century for this batsman.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep. Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Van der Does didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Right on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yeah, yeah.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yes.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep.
Big edge.
2%.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Yes.
Good shot. A beauty.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Got that away nicely.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Right.
Straight to the fielder.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Thick edge.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
10 runs added there. South Africa are 3 for 178. The right armour is coming on to bowl on the City end. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
Brilliant diving stop.
Miller shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. An impressive stint at the crease so far.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Yep.
Super shot. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
Good work there on the boundary.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone. Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Klassen ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Chance to run two.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
They'll get at least one. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. South Africa are 5 for 202. Time for the final over. Should be straightforward now.
Yeah.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
And that marks the end of the match. South Africa complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.